And welcome back to the Off the Clock Show. Joined again with your host, Shawn Gervais from OrbisX CRM, as well as Marshall Hill from the Pints of Policy Podcast and Hyper Clean Car Care Products. How's it going, everybody? Happy holidays. Yeah, it's that
Doing
time of
well,
year.
doing well.
Yeah, nice. You guys doing the big countdown for how many days till Christmas? Or
Well, we're doing a countdown around our house. We celebrate birthdays more than Christmas.
Okay.
Celebrate a
Yeah.
Brazilian birthday way more than any other birthdays.
Fair enough. Yeah. And so, how would you
Headed
rank?
on another trip. No, that's where I was going. So,
Okay.
the wife's birthday is next week.
Amazing. Oh shit. Okay.
Headed to
Well, that's perfect. So
Cancun.
every Christmas, you guys get to go somewhere.
You know, you would think that she would do Christmas time like I've asked for.
Yeah. Yeah.
On her birthday, it has to be.
It has to be.
Here we are.
Where are you guys going this time?
Cancun.
Ooh, nice. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for all-inclusive
Oh, yeah.
beach.
Yeah.
And yes, another. Yes,
Yeah,
another.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just another.
Absolutely. There is something about that, like I understand both sides, and there's one side of the camp that says, no, I'll never do all inclusive. I'm the adventurous tourist. I like to, go off the resort. I like to this and that, just be out there with the people. Then there's the other side that only does the all inclusive. I've done both, and I enjoy both, but it depends on like what's going on. What's the purpose of the vacation? If it's just to rest and recharge my batteries, I don't want to go hiking. I don't want to go see this and that. No. I'm a stop and flop. Yeah, dame un otra chela. That's it. Like I just want to sit down, chill, enjoy myself. If I'm just, hey, I'm checking out a new country and it's a planned trip, I know what I'm in for. We're going to be doing some excursions, some this and that. I'm all there for it. But the worst is when you mix the two groups. So I went to Cuba once, and half the group, they were like, no, let's go into town. Let's go see this and see that. And one place they wanted to go was a 2-hour bus ride one way. Are you out of your mind? There's no fucking way. So that didn't happen, needless to say. We had a great trip. We told them, though, we didn't want to slow them down, so we just said, you guys go, enjoy yourselves. We'll be here when you get back. And they had a horrible time, too, on the trip, obviously. I mean, you could probably predict that. But it's not my cup of tea in certain scenarios. So enjoy the all-inclusive, man. 100%.
I did Cozumel all-inclusive like 20 years ago.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
Spring break.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so we did go enjoy the nightlife.
Nice. Hell yeah.
As a American, I told her I will not be going out into the nightlife as a 40-something-year-old American in 2025.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Yeah.
I stay at the resort. Like,
Yeah. Not with the current climate and things going on and stuff. Yeah. That's fair.
and it was fun back in the day, but it was safe. I'm not taking that risk now. I'm not taking it. It is interesting though. Back in your 20s, you don't think about it because I went to places in Southeast Asia where they told you not to go. It was Muslim controlled.
Yeah.
There was the East Coast of Malaysia, regular times that because of beliefs, you could be handled.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Handled swiftly.
Went there, no problem. Walked out and talked to Muslim kids, taught them how to play softball. Like
Amazing.
in my 20s, I didn't care. Like something in my 40s, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take my drink and I'll take my beach and I'll celebrate my wife's birthday.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's true. Yeah. Something does change. Something switches. I was the same way. I used to just go anywhere, didn't care. Like me and my wife, our honeymoon, we were young, we were in our 20s, and we went to Colombia. We went to this island, San Andreas, and it's a really safe place, to be honest. But still, on every corner, they had armed, like military, machine guns, all kinds of stuff. When we went into the country, they took our fingerprints, and we asked them, we said, well, is this like customary? We're not used to going to a country and then they instantly want to take our fingerprints. And they said, yeah, it's in case if we lose the head, we can kind of connect the pieces. I was like, fuck. So what's our other option? Can we go back? And they're like, no, you're here now. And so we're like, okay. So we went in. We had a blast though. But we were young. We were like, whatever. Would I do that now? Maybe not. Probably leaning on not. I don't know. Maybe I just got too comfortable, got too like soft, as they say. I don't know what it is.
Or you've actually seen enough to go.
Yeah. maybe
Okay,
it's one
that
of
can't
those.
happen. Like,
Yeah, it's
you
it's
see enough videos where you're like,
yeah.
that guy never thought it could happen to him. You know,
Yeah, and then
like,
it happened. Yeah, and
yeah,
the world is a lot different today than it was,
true.
back 20 years ago, things like that. But I think another part too is the older I've gotten, the more like my hard work has paid off. I've made so much of an investment just in myself and things that I've been building. I've been climbing for so long now that it's like, do I want to put all that at risk now? Versus when I was
Yeah, and you're 20, you
early.
don't have much to lose. Like,
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, fuck
you
it.
have your life, and that's
Yeah,
about it. You're like, wait,
exactly. This
wait,
is my
what?
favorite shirt. Yeah, it's like that's about it. So it's different. Plus, we got kids and stuff like that, so it does change things. But yeah, I don't know, and that's where it's an interesting thing. But you guys are gonna have fun, man. You guys are gonna have a blast.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll have a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that her first time to
Her
Mexico?
daughter, she brought her daughter in town from
Nice.
Brazil. So
Yeah.
that's what this past weekend went down to Dallas for stepson's soccer tournament.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
it was almost got thrown out.
Oh shit.
Very, very
Animated.
let's just say, it doesn't matter male or female if they're large and wearing coveralls and they tell you to sit down and shut up. Well, you kind of do what you're told, you know?
Yeah, very. That is definitely okay. Picture painted. That's yeah.
Like the wife kept going at the ref, and I grabbed her and I pulled her down and I said,
Yeah.
"That lady wants to make an example out of somebody. We won't be that. We won't be that
Yeah,
example.
yeah, we're not going to be there. Yeah, yeah. Let someone else take
Yeah,
that.
like sit down, shut up."
Jesus, oh man, yeah, that's what it's crazy. I used to play a lot of sports when I was a kid too, and there would always be like one of my friends' dads that was just like, he would just lose it on the refs, And I remember one time we were playing this team in upstate New York, and it was just an exhibition game. Like it wasn't anything crazy because it was between Canada and U.S., but because it was between Canada and U.S., things got a little, tense and heated and stuff. But we were on your side of the fence, and so the ref, according to my friend's dad, was more favorable to the hometown team. He didn't like that very much. He refused to let it go. So anyway, halfway through, this guy in sneakers is in the middle of the rink, and he's trying to fight the ref. And it's like, my guy, like this is not what is it, the hill to die on or whatever. Yeah. Come on, man, look what you do. And he got handled because that guy was massive. No overalls, you know what I mean. But he was ref. But it just made sense. But yeah, he got shown shown what that team was about. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a play with this.
I guess I never insult referees.
Yeah.
And I think that's because
That's a tough
if you're a
job.
player,
Yeah.
it's ingrained into you. You can be mad about a call,
Yeah.
and you can have but you can never insult the referee. Listen, in the 80s and 90s, let me just say it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do hear some even like young kids that I hear mouthing back to referees, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Like, back in the,
Yeah.
I mean, just saying. But this is when they say define your age. Like you define your age, like. You didn't mouth off the referees. You got your ass chewed out by the coach if you did. Like
It's
you kept
true.
your mouth shut to the referees.
Yeah.
So I really don't really yell like there's so many people like, oh, you're fucking blind, oh, you idiot, like,
Yeah.
and they insult. Like I don't personally insult anybody.
Yeah.
But if there's an outright call that is missed, I just replay the call like I'm like an announcer.
Yeah.
Offensive forward, direct approach to goal, tripped by defender 83.
Yeah.
That's a yellow card. And I'll just say stuff like that. Like I never insulted.
Yeah.
Like I've had other coaches start yelling at me.
Jesus.
Because they know I'm right. And I'm
Yeah.
once I started learning this, and my partner Nick was like, "Why do you do this?" I was like, honestly, because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like I've had, right? If any of us have won in sports, you go, listen, I had my moment. Mm-hmm. I achieved to the highest that my physical skills,
Yeah.
and in high school, we won, right? Like my partner Nick said, like they were the number one for their, whatever. In our league for what we were the number one too. We won our championship, right? Like I got the interception that then got to run across it, right? Like I
So
had my moment.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't need, I'm not the parent that needs another moment
yeah,
or needs to live a moment through a child. And
yeah.
those of us that are around sports and sports with
Oh, you
children, we
see that?
know there's a
Oof.
lot of parents like you're probably talking about that want to
Mhm.
fight or like their moment is here. They never
Yeah,
had a moment, right?
exactly. They're
They
living
never
through their
had.
kid.
And I told my stepson when they started and when we got into competitive side, like, hey man, I'm going to ask you, did you have fun? We're going to talk about some plays. We're going to talk about what you're thinking. Like, I said, but listen, I'm never gonna. Whatever you want to do. I said, I had my moment. I'm
Yeah,
not going
yeah.
to live
No,
through you.
it's your turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't need
it's
to
your
live
turn.
vicariously.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and yeah,
So
there.
I just insult people by telling
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just repeat it on them. Yeah, yeah. You were doing really good up till that point. Yeah, yeah. It's true, but it's one of those things because they have a hard job to do in a way, and they they're looking at a game that's moving quickly, and they're also looking at it from a different angle, different perspective. And I mean, sometimes don't get me wrong, sure, there's refs out there that take a gripe with a certain player or team or whatever, but by and large, they
we had one ref that was talking, and then right, you're in Texas. This is just I'm just going to say it. A lot more Spanish speaking than in other parts of the country.
yeah,
So you'll
yeah,
have some referees that will talk to kids in Spanish.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you say to me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, I had some very interesting ones. And on the note of referees, sometimes I wish there was a referee that could look at someone's business, and it's going to pertain to this conversation I had. And some of you guys out there you need a red card sometimes. Some of you guys need a red card. 100%. Whew. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 100%. Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, 100%. And it's funny because here there's a huge, I don't know, debate. Something's going on here where all the businesses have received a letter from their local jurisdiction, their government, whatever level it is, about the rules for, hosting gatherings, things like that. But most importantly, the kind of I don't know, like branding or like stickers, like any kind of signs that you can put up, because we're not allowed to use certain images that are copywritten or protected without paying a licensing fee. And so it's like a whole thing here right now. But it goes to show you one thing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and here too. Most of yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah. It's true, because oh man, sports fanatics, especially in soccer, football, whoo, man, yeah, people have been murdered during soccer games. Like it's, you're not ready for that. Jeez, yeah, for sure, yeah. And she was like, "No, you're not ready for that yet." Oh shit! Interesting. Happened to be. It spoke to you, yeah. Man, that's amazing. No idea. Yeah, so I had a conversation with a guy. He said something to me that blew me away. So usually I have to prioritize my time because there's only so many hours in a day and I got a lot of shit to do. So, but I do love helping people out. I like giving advice. I like coaching people through some things. It's, I don't know, it just feels good. But then also, it's kind of an investment in that person and then they're going to be a member of our community. So on and so forth. 100%. Yeah, big time. And I remember in particular, every business I ever started when I was young, there weren't really a lot of resources. Like we're going back before YouTube, we're going back before TikTok and all this shit. So there wasn't really a lot of like at most I had like the Business Chamber of Commerce, and even that wasn't anything to write home about. Like it's not like what exists today with all these business breakfasts. There was just nothing. Really, we're kind of just out there on your own to figure shit out, which in one sense was good, but in the other sense seeing the way the world is now, but on the flip side of things, because it's really easy as well for a lot of people to figure things out, there's also a lot more competition in some ways too. So there's kind of like double sides of that coin. But that being said, it does feel good to give back, absolutely. And I remember how hard it was, and I like helping people out. It really does feel good. Like I got some messages today that it was one of those days today, and I got some messages from people that just like lifted my spirits instantly. Like one guy, he was like, "Holy shit, brother!" He's like, "The amount of stuff you give back and helping out." He's like, "Honestly, I could be having the worst day ever, and just you helping out the community lifts my spirits every time." And like messages like that are like, "Fuck yeah, feels good." It gives me another little power boost. But so, hey, community, absolutely. So talking to this guy, and yeah, it was. Oh no, screen seems to have froze on your side. Oh, I think it's coming back. But yeah, I was talking with this guy, and he was going through some problems. Now, how I chose to talk to him is he literally messaged me like every day for like 9 days. He was just sending me message after message after message, and so finally I said, okay, let me, finally just reach back out. We were talking through message stuff like that, but I decided, you know what, let me get on a call with this guy quick. So I'm having a call with him, and he's telling me, it's wintertime, things have slowed down a little bit, not crazy, but he said, he's still busy, he's solopreneur, but he's not as busy as he wanted to be. And so I said, okay, well, let me take a look at your business, what you got going on and stuff. So the thing that floored me is he said, listen, he says, I got my booking form dialed in. I love it, and people should be able to just self-checkout. Everything's great. And that does happen for a lot of customers, but he told me he wanted to stop the automated leads from saving. He said, I don't even want leads at all. I don't want this whole system where I can put in leads. And I said, well, why don't you want leads exactly? And he said, listen, I don't want to have to call these people. I want them to just figure it out. They should be able to book them in, book themselves their own appointments. And I said, okay, I hear what you're saying, but you're so wrong, and you got to understand that. I was trying to be professional with him. Eventually, I just had to tell him straight. I was like, listen, man, like you're making a hugely bad decision for your business. You need to call these people. You have to. And the types of leads I'm talking about is the ones where, so we have this feature where someone, as they fill out the form, if they jump ship for whatever reason, they just say, oh, maybe the price was too high, maybe their wife called them, they had to go, they didn't have time to finish, whatever it is that took them away from the form, we capture their name, email, and phone number, and so then they basically are stored as a lead in the system. And I think the call, something was going on. Welcome back. Yeah, but so they save his leads automatically. And I told him, I said, that's a good thing. And he said, yeah, but I don't want to have to call these people. They should be able to just book themselves. And if they can't figure it out, that's not my problem. I said, well, it very much is your fucking problem. I tell you whose problem it's not. It's not their problem, because if you're too busy to call them, you're cleaning the car, you don't have time for this shit. Like, they're just moving on. They're moving on with their day. And so they were on your booking form. Maybe the price was too high. Maybe this and that. He's like, no, my pricing is fine. Like, do you know that? How many customers did you ask this week? Oh, well, I didn't ask any this week. Okay, that's not a good number. So you have no fucking clue at all what's going on in your business. And he said, no. It's just there's people out there that understand technology. They're going to be the ones that are going to submit the form. The other ones are just a headache. I'm like, you're telling me people that want a phone call, they're a headache. I tell you, Marshall, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, this guy, he has no idea what he's doing. I started to get so frustrated with this guy because I was like, listen, I'm trying to help you out for free, mind you, and I'm giving you some advice as a seasoned business owner, veteran entrepreneur. I'm giving you some free advice, and now I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time because I also know, like, this isn't an investment in OrbisX. You're not going to be here next year. You're going to be out of business. I'll be surprised if you make it till January. You know, like you got to pick up the phone. And he was adamant. No, I don't want to pick up the phone. I don't want to pick up the phone. And I was like, listen, man, you're doing the wrong things here. Not only that. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, let's break it down a little bit. Because I want some listeners to maybe when they hear this story, I would imagine most of them are probably going, like, yeah, I can't believe this guy, right? Yeah. Easy to pile on to that moment.
Yeah, that's true. Easy to pile on. Yeah.
Easy to pile on without doing that thing we always talk about. You're brushing your teeth. Can you look at yourself in the eye and actually have that same conversation?
Yeah, once you say it out loud.
Like, can you then look at your own self, is my point. Like, it's easy to pile on to somebody else. Like, I can't believe this guy. You go, well, Marshall, of course, if I get a lead, I'm going to call him back. Okay, that's one. It's one aspect. Because I think what we're going to get into
other things you're not doing.
Yeah, is how many. I mean, this is just one thing the guy doesn't want to do because fill in the blank. I think there's all of us that are going to have, and this is what I'm not. This is where I don't want to be a guy taking a punch. Don't misunderstand me. If I'm trying to quote unquote help, there's always that word.
Yeah.
I think of it more as like, I'm the guy throwing batting practice. If you got a hole in your swing, where do I want to throw the ball? To the place you got a hole in your swing, right?
Yeah.
Like the home run derby, they're going to put it where you want, right? They're going to try and do their best right down the middle, right? Like when you're warming up or you're just kind of like, cool. But when you're trying to work on something, you've got a coach that's going to work on where's your hole. Maybe it's fastball up, maybe it's slider down to the right. You can have a couple different places, right? Like depending on your swing, depending on how you do. Not everybody swings the same way. They love to coach kids to step, to move your hips, to put your. They love to coach you that way, but we all have holes.
Yeah,
we all do. So that's my point. It's a perfect story for us to go, hey, I could hit this guy. And it's also a perfect story to go, cool, Shawn had a moment talking to somebody. We probably also have some type of hole in our swing when it comes 100%. To something around here. Might not be the exact same, so don't write it off because you're not exactly like that guy. This would be a good time to do that toothbrush moment and just look at yourself in the mirror and go,
where's the hole in my game? Yeah. Because that's the thing is that, as we talked about last week with rituals, so this was my final words with the guy, and I told him, I said, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast, and we'll elaborate more into it because I don't want to waste some more time on this call, but I said, this is all having to do with rituals. Like, it's all the pieces. It's not just if you're doing one thing well, or if you're, because he said he does great work, and his customers are really happy with it, and I was like, okay, great. Your issue is volume, though. Like, you need more hits at bat here. That's what you need, because you're telling me things are slow, but they're steady with your regulars, but you need more volume. So the only way to get that is you got to take more swings. And so that's your hole right now. So I said, look, this is your ritual. And he said, yeah, well, I want to make more money. And I said, look, making more money is simple if you just change your rituals. And so I was explaining to him, I said, look, everyone's so focused on how can I make more money? How can I make more money? I said, take a look at the other side of the fence. Take a look at, just assess it differently. So instead of how can I make more money, think how could I make less money? Okay, so to make less money, you could answer the phone less. You could not use a CRM like OrbisX. You could not use great products like HyperClean. You could close down on Fridays. There's a lot of
use Luna.
Absolutely, not use Luna. Like, you're not even using AI for your business. It's crazy. So look at all those things. Make a list. Like, sit down. I told him homework, and I'm going to say it again here. I hope you're listening. Sit down and make a list of 20 ways that you can think of that you could lose all your customers you have right now. I'm not even talking about gaining new
I think
customers.
all of us should do that. That's a great thing.
100%.
As
Yeah.
it gets into Christmas time, we all got a little bit of slow. We all have
Weird.
right before Christmas we're busy. After Christmas though, we're gonna have a little
That's
slow
where,
time. You know.
yeah, 100%. And that's where it starts, you know. And so it's funny you mentioned that too. The stats. There was one time I was doing a marketing thing. We were looking at the stats of people's spending habits and what the most difficult time is for consumers. Because it's one thing we always think like for businesses, like, oh, when's my business the slowest? But you have to also think about your consumer. It's not always the economy. Sometimes it's just like
Yeah.
habitualistic
When are they
things
going to
like
spend their money? I used to
Christmas
take
comes.
vacation at back to school time
Yeah. See?
because my car wash.
Perfect.
We were very close to the local high school. Nobody ever got their car done around
Yeah.
back to school time.
Because
Like,
it's
it
back
was
to
our
school.
slowest time.
Yeah, so that's how you take a look at something and say, I want to go on vacation. Should I go peak season, or should I try and find a time that's better depending on my customer spending habits? And that's, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So homework, make a list. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Take some time. Yeah, and that's the gift you should give to yourself. The gift you should give to yourself this Christmas is taking some time, doing some homework, so that you have the best 2026 that you can. Because I think so. The homework I would say is try and make a list, an exhaustive list. Like put as much stuff down, just a brainstorming type thing where you write down different ways your business is fragile, different ways that your business could crumble, different ways that you're going to lose your customers, you're going to this and that, because everything has an opposing thing. It's yin and yang. Like everything has the opposite side of the spectrum. So you might make a list that says, like, okay, so if I stop calling customers back, if I don't answer the phone, if I have the wrong message on my answering machine, maybe you've got one of those like push one for sales, push two for this, push three for that, and like maybe that's going to deter people. There's a ton of little micro things in your business that can just shun people away or shoot people away. If you make that list and you take a look at it and say, okay, these are ways I could lose all my customers, these are ways that I won't get any new customers, then all you have to do is figure out what the opposite end of that is. So the opposite end of that is going to be the ways that you can get more customers, keep your existing customers longer, and you'll also find ways that you can sell and create higher ticket items with upsells or by raising your prices, different things like that. You're going to find the holes in your game if you outline the opposite. Instead of thinking like, okay, how can I make more money? How can I get more customers? How can I this, that? Start writing down the opposite. And it might sound silly or maybe like something that's not going to work, but I'm telling you, this is the kind of activity that you have to do in your business in order to reach that next level and continue climbing. Because when you're thinking just about the positives, like, okay, how can I get more customers? Okay, I can advertise here, advertise there. You're not focused on the actual holes in your current business. You're just trying to create new things. You're adding more arms and more branches to your tree. And instead of looking at your existing, the trunk and the branches that you have right now. So that is what I would say is the homework for this coming season, is take a look at what you're currently doing, and is what we're doing working, or do we have holes there? So how could I be losing customers right now? So how many phone calls are we making every week, every day? How many times are we following up with customers? This same guy that I was talking to, he was telling me he wants to reduce some of his automations as well because he feels that he's going to bombard customers. And I said, well, how many are you sending out right now? And he said, well, on average, my customers are going to receive like maybe one a week or something like that. And I said, one a week? Okay, that's a good start, but does that include like your appointment reminders and stuff like that? He said, yes, it does. I said, okay, that's not enough. I said, at my shop, we follow up with every customer around every 3 days with something. And so if it's they booked an appointment and then they're getting reminders or appointment book notice, because each of those touch points we have something in there that's upselling them or pitching some product or something. It's always included in there. Or we're calling them and we're pitching something and things like that. So we change it up quite frequently, but those elements are always there. And so anyway, we hit people up 100 times as our average throughout a year. So approximately every 3 days we're hitting them up with something. And you might think that number is too high. I'm not sure. There's some people that are listening that are going to be like, that number's low. You should be doubling that or tripling that. And that might be true. And that's part of my homework this season is going to be looking at ways that we could be losing customers as well. The way that we're not getting new customers. So what's preventing us from getting new customers? Oh, it could be this, could be this, could be this. We're going to be figuring those things out as well, because even though things are great and we have growth year over year, is it the maximum amount of growth? Is it optimal? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know until we review everything. So that's the important part of the end of year. We review everything so that the year that's coming will be able to be a smash hit. That's the only way to keep climbing, is you got to keep looking at all of those holes and figuring out the holes in your game. So this guy, it kind of set me off when I was talking to him, because I don't like giving my time away for free, because I could be spending it with my daughter, spending it with my wife, spending it exercising, doing anything else. But it's counterbalanced by the fact that I love helping people. So I don't mind helping people with my time for free, but it's got to be worth it. Like if you're like, why am I more interested in this guy's business than he seems to be himself was beyond me. But the fact that he thinks he's too good to pick up the phone to even call somebody is crazy. To like, it's a lead. It's someone that expressed interest in your business. Pick up the phone, man. Give them a call. It's also a great opportunity, I feel, when you're on the phone with somebody, because and listen, I'm a big proponent of technology. Love technology. AI and OrbisX can streamline your business in so many ways. But there's some ways you don't want to streamline. Those conversations with customers, those micro things that you learn about a customer, things that you get to showcase yourself. There's another member, actually, he was posting in a group to a comment, Rolly's amazing. And he was talking to a guy who was not sure about, I think the topic, I'm trying to remember the original post, but it was something about, I think, using like AI phone calls in your business or something like that. And Rolly said, don't do it. He doesn't use it. This person was asking whether or not people do use it and what they like about it and if they recommend it. And Rolly said no, he doesn't use it for the majority of stuff. He does use automation. He uses OrbisX for a lot of his automated follow-ups with customers, outreach, things like that. But when it comes to phone calls, he's discovered exactly what we realize at our shop as well, is people like talking with people. And that's on both sides of the coin as well, because imagine this scenario. So someone comes in, they've talked to your AI phone call person or thing, and then they go through, they book themselves an appointment and all this and that. When that customer comes to visit you, they are a complete stranger to you. You don't know who they are. And on the other side of the coin, you are a complete stranger to them. And even though AI phones sound more natural and AI phones are great, at the same time, it's a very impersonal thing. And so they don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about them. And so when they come into your shop, you have no clue who they are. And so the problem, I'm talking about AI phone calls. There was a post, so the same guy I was talking to, just getting Marshall up to speed, he got reconnected here. The same guy was saying, doesn't want to do his phone calls and stuff like that. And I said, man, you gotta talk on the phone. And I was talking about how it's such a good opportunity to get to know your customer and for them to get to know you. And there was another member in OrbisX, Rolly. He posted a comment on a guy's question. How do you guys feel about AI phones and what system are you using? I want to get one set up. And Rolly said, I don't use one at all. He said, I automate a lot of things through OrbisX, but I won't automate my phone calls because it's that missed opportunity to connect with the customer. And so I said, imagine a scenario where customer calls, they talk to your AI voice bot, and then they book their appointment, they come in. When they show up, they're a complete stranger. You have no idea who this person is at all. And they also have no idea who you are. So at that point, you've just commoditized your entire service So the only thing that you have to compete on then is price at that point, because there is no personal touch to you at all, and you don't know anything about the customer. You missed that entire opportunity to learn a little about them, stuff like that. So me, whenever we have someone that books with us, like we focus on the key things, like, oh, we know, hey, football's coming back, boom, start talking about that. We mention a team, like, oh, what end of the city are you in? Oh, I'm in this end. Oh man, traffic over there is just abysmal. It's brutal with all the construction and stuff. Find some pain point, somewhere you guys can connect on. Those connections are massive, and that's how you can, like, this is the one instance where you'll literally be able to beat AI every time, because AI is just there to do a job, and it might sound personal and all this kind of stuff, but it's not transmitting that knowledge or that feeling or that data into you as the person that's going to be meeting with the customer. And so I think that people are striving to find this, streamlined process, this lack of effort, and they're saying, it's too much. It's too much. And that's where this guy looking at it, like, imagine you have a system that's collecting these ghost leads for you that were leaving your booking form, storing the information for you, and all you have to do is pick up the phone and talk to them, and you're like, it's too much. It's too much. Are you kidding me? They're knocking at your door,
I'm
man.
really great at polishing paint, though.
Yeah, really good. Exactly. Jeez. See, and that's the whole thing, though, is that's the part that frustrates me, is I don't mind helping out businesses and a fellow detailer in our community. I don't mind at all. I love it. But if I'm more invested in your business than you are, it's probably time for you to just pack up shop. It truly is, because you have to see this as work. It's an investment. It's something that's going to require attention. It's like when back in high school, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to give, like, kids during, like, home ec class or whatever, they'd give them, like, an egg they had to take care of for a week or something like that, or then they replaced it with, like, a full baby, and you got to take it home, and you got to do the diaper change and the feeding and stuff. It's to show you that taking care of something is work, and what you're going to end up with in the end is something magical, but it's work to get there. It's not, babies aren't just born and feed themselves. Like, it takes work. There's real work that has to be done, and it's the same thing for your business. How are you expecting your business to grow without you taking care of it? How are you expecting your business to even maintain the same level without you taking care of it? It's not going to happen. You're either climbing or you're on the descent. Those are your two directions. Whichever one you want to go is based on your rituals that you're setting up today and that you're planning for in 2026. So
let's talk about the flip of the coin and how to meet in the middle, right?
All right.
Because I know a lot of people will have a theory of, and it's the right theory, as you grow, you need to not do some things and do other things.
Yep, 100%.
But in that simple time, right? Like, I need to stop answering the phone so that I can this. I need to stop like this guy's point. But I got other things I'm good at, so I don't want to call people. Because he probably doesn't want to call because he's not good at it.
Yeah.
A lot of us are shy.
Yeah.
A lot of us are shy to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at small talk. Always been my problem. Why I never said I was good at sales. I mean, it was very difficult for me to just go in and, like, start a conversation. There's people that are gifted.
There's people they just walk in and it's like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I've got to be honest. I've got that gift. I could just walk in and, like, yeah.
That's you?
So, yeah, that's me. I could walk in and,
So of course, as I progressed, by nature, I tried to do less things that I wasn't great at.
Yeah.
Right? Selling wasn't my forefront. So part of what I enjoyed about online was it's marketing. It's not selling. It's marketing. That's why I think well, exactly. They're very different. But I think I just wanted to say that because I think some of us get to this moment where we go, okay, I don't want to do that, so I'm just not going to do it. No. Just because you're not good at that's not the option, right? The option isn't, hey, I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to do it. The option shouldn't then be, hey, I'm not good at it, so I'm just going to fill in with whatever. But your plan could be, hey, I'm not good at it. I need to have something around there to help me. And then I'll still be there to come into whatever. I guess
Yeah.
let me say it this way. A lot of us aren't great at numbers, and so we really shouldn't do our own taxes.
Facts. Do
You should
detailers do that? Do detailers do taxes?
probably you probably shouldn't even do your own books.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should probably pay somebody to do that.
Yeah.
Now,
It's true.
should you then also still take a look at your bank account? Should you still
Yeah.
also have regular conversations with your bookkeeper? Should you then, it's December, should you have your accountant meeting scheduled for your year-end review? Right? You
Yes.
see my point? You shouldn't
Yeah.
do all that stuff, but you should still be a part of what's going on. Okay?
100%.
If you're not good at sales and you're not good at answering the phones, you're not good at talking to people, you should figure out a solution for that. But then the solution isn't a end-all be-all solution. The solution is just a band-aid so that you can come back in and be a part.
Yeah, 100%. That's the reason why, like, I've hired a executive assistant,
Oh yeah, I
and
love this. Yeah,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
perfect.
they're overseeing a lot of stuff, and he's being trained right now on basically my day to day. So the stuff that I usually have to do, things that, and right now the goal isn't actually to start just doing everything. It's take a look at my day to day, and then we're going to assess things that he can take over right away and have quick wins where it's like, hey, that's just now removed from my schedule. I don't deal with that at all now. He deals with it, and then find other areas where I could have maybe been doing this also if I had more time. And so now he has time because that's what I'm doing. I'm purchasing time and capabilities right now. And so this person's going to, because I took a look at the holes in my own game. And one of the holes in my game that I realized is that I'm spread thin. I'm running a lot of companies, so I'm over here, over here, over here, and I do have a problem, as most business owners do, where no one can do it like me. And so I've been getting coached on this concept that I have to be okay with 70%. And that just has to be it because I'm going to get back 100% of my time. And that person with 70%, that's my internal grading that I'm giving them. But if they're allowed to just flourish and use their skills, there's a lot of things that he'll do better than I will.
So
Right?
the 70-30 ratio, in a sense, he's going to do the
Yes.
most of the work. It's not
Yes.
see, I think people hear that and they go, yeah, well, I'm just going to get 70% of it done now from that guy. I'm going to get a C. No, no. That means he did 70% of the work. There's still
Yeah.
30% of the work left to do.
Yeah.
You got the opportunity to not have to do all 100
Exactly.
unless you want
Exactly.
to take a C.
Yeah.
Are you the
Yeah.
guy that wants to take a C? Okay, well then, like that guy that you
Well,
talked
there you
about,
go.
here's your sign, right?
Here's
Like,
your sign.
take the C. Here's your sign.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where for me I needed to buy back some time. So I've hired someone now, boom, and already he's been fantastic. By the way, David's amazing, and he's come up already with some other ideas because as part of his training, what he's doing right now, I said take a look at our current process of customer intake to this to that and stuff, and with fresh eyes just take a look. Like he's worked at big companies before and he was helping them with this exact same thing. He was an exec assistant before and he was helping those companies with their internal processes as well as their, incoming sales and so on and so forth. And he's taking a look at it and just finding holes and ways that we can make it better. I haven't had the time to sit down and look at those processes most times because I'm in it. I'm just like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. I'm just executing. So I needed someone that can help with the other parts of it. So I brought someone in. Is it going to be perfect day one? No. Is maybe he ends up being like, you know what? He'd actually be better in this part of the company. I don't know yet. But right now, I know I have this immediate need, and so I'm getting it solved. But it might be a band aid. It might be a permanent solution. I'm not sure. But the reality is, I had to take steps to get back some of that time. And there's things that I don't want to do, and there's things that I shouldn't be doing. And that's what his job is for. But there's still things that need to get done. I can't just say, well, I don't like doing them, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. No, they still have to get done. And so it's much better to bring in somebody, and even if it's not done the way you want it exactly, that's where time comes into the equation where it will get done the way I want it and to the quality that we need and so on and so forth. But it doesn't happen day one because there is no printer I can just go and photocopy myself and then boom, another Shawn shows up. That's not how it works. But this is a long-term play where in 2 months, 3 months, he will be operating at 80 to 90% of my capacity. And he will be doing those things. So it's an investment in that part of the process. And that's where, further to the AI phone system kind of thing, for example, there is a place for it. And that could work with customers calling in and routing calls to the right person, or customer calls in and they just want, I was just curious about some basic pricing. That could work, but it needs to be part of the bigger system where it's not a complete replacement for the interactions you want to have with your customers. It needs to just take off some of the weight so that now you do have time. Because maybe this guy's right. Maybe he's like, I just want a clean car. I don't have time to call these leads because every time he calls a lead, he's dealing with tire kickers. That might be because he's got shitty marketing. It might be his website that needs help. And so if he was to fix all of those pieces, he would be having better quality leads and not attracting, garbage clients. So it's fixing all of those pieces. So, okay, you don't have time to call every lead. Okay, so what if you set up a system that could call these leads and warm them up and funnel you out of 100
70%, 50% of the way. Yeah.
And now, boom, you take the ball over. They pass you the baton, and you're just kicking it past the field goal. I just use
I guess I want everybody to think of this as like, okay, it's just very simple, but just go back to high school. Like, you got math, you got science, you got PE, you got, I don't know, English, you got same as what you do in business. Hey, I've got marketing, I've got sales, I've got finance, I've got inventory, I've got fill in the blank.
Yeah.
What grades do you want to make in each of them?
That's a great way to look at that.
What is your grade? And like, if somebody could assess you, like, let's go to a FIFA card, and I keep doing these FIFA things until 2027 because then I can't do it anymore. But on a FIFA card, if you go play the game of FIFA, they're going to tell you certain stats of each player, and the stat is going to be whether they're good at certain things. You should look at, what are you good at? Am I good at this?
Are you a striker?
What percentage am I good? Well, okay. Well, am I a striker, and what percentage of a striker do I like? What features do I want to have, right? So if I want to be good at detailing a car, and that's the only thing I want to be good at, that's one segment. Then there's employees. My point is, right, you got a bunch of ways that you've got to think, not I can be 100% at everything. I was not a straight A student. I actually go, hey, I know I'm going to suck at that, but I'm really going to enjoy this class. Most of us, I think we did that, right? Like,
100%.
Oh, this class I'm really looking forward to. Why?
Yeah.
Well, either I'm good at it or I just like it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what do you love to do? Go do more of that. Figure out what you're not and you don't love to do. Figure out then in your business what percentage that needs to be of you involved and what not involved. Then you're going to have to know, how much do I spend to get that part of my business up to an A, right?
Exactly.
Up to a C. Up from an F to a D, right? What do I need to spend? Time, effort, finances, fill in the blank, to get that part of my business up.
Yeah, that is the magic sauce. I love that high school analogy. That's perfect, actually, because that is business. And to be honest, if I think about it, most of the business owners I know, they're not 100% good at most of their business. They're 100% good at the one thing that they've decided to focus on. Like, I'm talking the guys that have broken certain levels that detailers will look at and say, oh shit, that's a business. Like, that's
maybe they're customers.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of the customers we have are those people.
100%. And that's where, you look at these companies and like there's a lot of companies where they're successful. The owner or the person running it or the CEO or the manager or whomever, whatever position, they're really good at that one thing. Like if you break it down, even when you go into an organization that, like my shop, for example, we've got a manager He's okay, I would say, at detailing cars. He hasn't done it for a while now because he's managing the entire team. He could still detail, not as good as them, but they couldn't manage the shop the way he does. Everyone's got a position. That's why on teams, you put the star players going here, then we've got defense, we've got this and that. Everyone's got a position to play, and they're very good at what they're doing. And sometimes if you're the owner, you get to make the decision of what do I want to do. So maybe there's some people who want to be hands off. I just want to manage it. I want to do payroll. That's it. Okay. Then get really good at doing payroll. Or maybe you already are. Hire people for all the other parts. Or maybe you're on the other side of the spectrum. You're like, I just love cleaning interiors. Something about transforming the interior. And that I understand because there's something about cleaning things. We've talked about this before. It's so satisfying. Seeing something go from just filthy to it's so satisfying. They make whole YouTube channels.
Shawn, I've got a 2000 model, just 2000. It's a 25-year-old 328 Ci waiting.
Ooh, damn.
Waiting.
Oof.
Waiting for the vents to be clean.
Oh, man.
Waiting for the shifter. Waiting for it. I mean, listen, man, I'm itching. I just don't have the time yet, so I haven't been able to do it. Yeah,
You know what?
I'm itching.
I have a funny sidebar here. The other day, and I know this isn't the right product to use for this, but whatever. It happened. I'm waiting for my wife outside the doctor's office maybe, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. Anyway, I'm sitting there. Normally, I just bring her there, go straight home. This particular time, she was going there and she had to get this chest thing done. And she was like, hey, listen, while I'm there, do you mind just waiting outside? It's cold outside. I don't want to have to wait even a couple minutes for you to come back. I just want you to be there. So I'm like, no problem. That day, for whatever reason, I had not taken my phone with me. And so I was like, no problem, babe. I'll be here. But I was thinking to myself, fuck, what am I going to do just sitting in my car for 30 minutes? So I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there. I always keep a bottle of Eco 1 inside. So in the Range Rover, there's this hidden compartment in the door. And I always keep it in there. And then that way, if I'm out and about and there's I know it sounds stupid, but if I just got the car clean and then on the outside, there's I don't know, a bird shit or something. It could be anything, whatever. I got some microfibers and spray it. Boom. I'm back on the road. Life is good. I used it on the interior because I looked at my vents and I was like, damn, those vents are dusty. And then the screen tilts forward a bit. And so it was tilted forward and I was looking at the top of it and I was like, man, yeah, I never really, cause I just get in, I drive, whatever. I'm sitting there now, no phone, no nothing, and I'm there for 30 minutes. So I'm just looking around the inside of the car and I'm like, oh man. So I took out the microfiber, this and that. She comes back to the car and I was like, almost done. I got a few more spots.
You want to go back in?
I was going around the whole thing. The shifter, this and that. I opened the glove box. I did the buttons for the glove box. Oh my God, you have no idea. But yeah, it was satisfying for some reason. More so than just doom scrolling on the phone. But I remember thinking, I was like, man, when I told Marshall this, he's going to be like, yeah, that's not the right product for that, but that's fine. I mean,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. It worked well, to be honest, So I was like, yeah, it's good enough for the outside.
Got lubrication. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, it's fine. But yeah, so I think that's a good analogy though, and people need to figure out what they want to do is the main thing, because business should be fun. There needs to be an aspect that you find enjoyable to some degree. Fun, maybe not the right word, but you need to have a desire to do it. You got to want to wake up on Monday. And
that's where people, they always say find your why, and I think the problem is it's not the why. You're right, you'll figure out really what it is that you love. I think the problem is the find. That's the word. I think there's a natural progress to us that we'll get there. You don't actually have to find it. I think the people that are finding their why, they're listening to a guru that's taking their money, right? It's like they're saying the right thing, but once you really listen to it, you go, wait, I really shouldn't have to find my why. My why's there.
It should just be
if
there.
I have to find it, then that's why I didn't want to go, because I had to search for it. I don't have to search for what I'm doing now. There's no why. There's no finding. It's my why's here. we'll do an episode here at the end of the year of what we're going to come out with 2026.
Nice.
And the movie Wolf on Wall Street,
Yeah.
where he's doing this.
Yeah.
It's all I can think about right now is the work that we're putting ourselves to do. The task that we're setting ourselves up for. And I'm just starting to go like,
yeah, right? It's that whole like getting shit done. That like,
and you're right. You got to do that to get shit done. But it's also like what we're going to do in 2020. The amount of products, the level of quality, everything. You just start going.
You're like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It feels good, you know? It's like, we did that.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
fuck yeah. And I'm not there yet.
Jeez, yeah.
We're at 25.
Yeah.
But I'm already going, fuck yeah. This is our time. This is our time. Like, let's go. All right, so let's get into my part that I want to say of, we've got a moment here. We're talking marketing. There's no better time to market than the present. And the wonderful part about the present time of December.
Yeah. December's a great month to sell. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Like, Marshall, you just talked about Black Friday. Fuck yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Black Friday's always been the predecessor.
Yeah. But then now, it's next.
I want to talk about gift cards. I mean, the amount of gift cards you should sell to hey, don't forget the stocking stuffer. Come on, guys. Don't do this to me. Don't talk to me about December and say this is a time to fold it up. No.
Yeah, no.
Christmas. Yeah. I don't care if you're or not. I didn't even want to just you say holiday. I don't get out of any of that.
Whatever you want it. Yeah.
Call it whatever you want to call it. This is a day that people get gifts.
Yeah.
They get a lot of gifts in certain households. And if those households happen to be your customer, guess what? You also get to be one of those gifts.
Yeah, 100%.
So, is this a good time to market?
It's the best time. The best time.
The greatest time of the year.
Yeah. The rest of the year, to be honest, like the busy season, man, customers are just falling in your lap. This is the time where you get to really show off your marketing prowess and go after people. Like it's
I'm going to also say there's other. I mean, you're right, because we can go into summer and we're going to say this is. I just want to repeat: people are buying gifts for other people. It happens birthdays, as you talk about. Right? I mean, just every single customer base. Your golf guy, your mom's soccer mom, your business executive, your realtor. Every customer profile that you want to put out is buying gifts for other people, and they're also receiving gifts. Many times, the people that they want to talk to, and they say, "Hey, what do you want?" They don't know what to say.
This is the easiest time in the world easiest time of the year.
Where I was going was like, hey, maybe you could tell them what they say. Hey, people want to get, you got a busy exec. Hey, your marketing can be, I know it's difficult for people to get your gifts. Use our service every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Here's a gift card, or here's a link to a gift card, right? Like you could set up what somebody who has everything, your best customer has everything.
Yeah.
That's the most wealthiest person. What do you get the guy that has everything?
Yeah. A gift card.
Okay. Talk to your realtor.
Boom.
Hey, realtor. Bet you it's hard to find a gift for your boss. I know it's not a boss, but it's like somebody who runs them. It's like a mafia guy, right?
Yeah,
the grandfather.
The mafia.
There's a broker, right? There's a guy, right? Just like a pastor in a church, right? There's a guy, right?
Yeah.
So there's always somebody. Hey, I bet you it's hard to get a gift for that guy. I said pastor in the church. Hey, I bet you it's hard to give a gift for the pastor in the church.
Yep.
You can find all these people, and you go, I bet you it's hard to give a gift for them.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
So let's have another challenge.
You know what the trick is there too? Before the challenge, real quick. The trick
Okay.
is
Okay.
what I found, and this is what we do at our shop. We go to the dollar store and you can buy little boxes, little gift boxes. Buy those, put the gift cards in there already. So just stuff a bunch of boxes with them. And then you can show them the gift cards and say, we have one of those in there and we have these quantities. We have 100, 200, and 500. Those are your options available. Which one can I put down for so and so? How many boxes would you like today? Yada, yada, yada. But I found that when it's pre-packaged, they don't have to
Yeah,
wrap
great
it, they
idea.
don't have to nothing.
Great idea.
It's just
Great
ready to
idea.
go. Yeah, yeah. We
Great idea.
we had
Great
the same
idea.
thing here, and we did the realtor pitch for the mafia guy, the brokerage. There's a guy here, Mr. Brown. He's the one that brought Remax to our city. So he's like the head of all the brokerages, What the
Really
fuck?
hard to find a gift for him.
Yeah, what do you get him? The guy has he owns a lake. Like this guy owns shit, you know? What do you get him? So you get him one of those. Another year, just a quick tip and then we'll get into the contest. Sometimes we went and we did this 2 years ago. We should probably do it this year too. We went to a dollar store and we bought a bunch of stockings. They just cost us like $1, $2 sometimes, and we put the gift cards in there. So you're looking for a stocking stuffer? We've got the stocking and the stuffed. Like it just comes. It's just if you give it to them ready made, that's what people want. Because if you give them a gift card, well, what do I do with it now? I got to go put it in a box or wrap it or like what do you do? Put it in a card. If you give them something that's ready to go, here's your present, people will take it every time. Yeah.
Right. Challenge.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
I like challenges, and I realize this because that's what I do to myself. If I'm wanting to grow into an area that I'm not great at, I have to challenge myself. And I'm not a goal person. I don't say I have to do something by a certain time. I just have to accomplish it. Okay. I just,
Period.
I don't define it out the way other people do. I just go, this is a challenge.
That's the best way. Yeah.
If I'm presented with a challenge,
I'm up for the
great
challenge.
news. Great news. I'm up for a challenge. Like, I was talking to a car wash guy a long time ago, and, they're telling me something about competition, this and that. I go, look at him, I go, you remember where I put my car wash? This is 2008 when we built or 6 when we built the wash.
Yeah.
We put it a mile and a half down from another one.
Shit.
So, dude, I love competition.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't know about mobile tech, but it's like, I went into this expo, said, I love competition. So what happened? Right? Like, so.
Competition drives you, you know? Like
me?
Yeah. Well, people in general, but.
Maybe. That's what we're about to find out. Because Shawn, you're giving a lot of people a scapegoat.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We have yet to even challenge them.
All right.
So I don't want them to go, yeah, you're right, Shawn, I don't need to do this.
Yeah. Good point. Because there's people out there that, yeah. Good call. Yeah. You're left tots. All right.
So let's go. It's Christmas time. Let's go Christmas time. Okay. I'm going to go video. And we're starting to do the guidelines of what the challenge is going to be. It's going to be around Christmas time. So easy to do. But listen, if it's so easy to do, there's a lot of people else doing it. Can't turn on any TV. We already started watching Christmas movies. We watched that. The great one. It was that. It's like not Terminal. That's a different one. This is the guy that gets the phone call. He's scanning bags and he's got to let a bag go through. Have you seen that? But it's around Christmas time. It's a great movie. We saw it last year. And then we went on a trip, and it was like, oh, that's crazy. We watched it again. We're about to go on another trip. It's like,
damn. He gets the call, right? And he has to let the bag go through. Oh, what the hell was it? It's the same guy from...
Carry On.
Carry On. Yeah.
Netflix movie.
Yeah, it's really good, actually. Really
Great movie. Movie. So there's so much Christmas. Yeah. So much Christmas. How do you compete? You have to. You have to. You can't let another moment. You just fucked off one moment.
Yeah, completely.
One guy told me he got sick and he couldn't put out anything for Black Friday.
Yeah, fuck. I'd have to be like
That
getting
guy
a
was a
lung
Urable user.
transplant. Yeah.
He tells me he's coming over,
Yeah.
but when I asked him why he didn't put out anything for Black Friday and Thanksgiving, he said, "Oh, he was sick."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds about
All
right.
right. Yeah. Okay. No worries. No worries. You were using. You're not
Okay.
able. I understand. I understand. You were sick. You couldn't put out a video. Whatever excuse anybody's had for not putting out the last challenge, okay, it's Christmas time. Good news, you got probably kids love Christmas.
Yeah.
Anything, right? So we got two ways you can go at this challenge. We got two ways you can go at it. I'm first going to go. You can go personal, right? Use people, use your kids, dress them up. Put your dogs in costumes.
Yeah.
Use people.
People
Make
like
a
those ugly
video.
sweaters too. You know the ugly sweaters, like the yeah.
Whatever, right? That would be a funny video, right? You could define
Yeah.
it. You could find it humor. You could make a horror movie around Santa getting run over by a car, right? I think Jeff Foxworthy had
Yeah.
Santa got ran over by the
over by a
reindeer, or
reindeer.
Grandma got ran over by the reindeers, right? Like
Yeah.
something like that, right? Like, I mean, you could do. There's all kinds of things, and I sent you a video, and to doubt that it can't be done, there's a detailer that has just caught my attention, and I sent you his video. We need to give him props.
Yeah.
He started to buy these older cars, and then he did this. He did this video where he's like, when your wife asks you to borrow the truck, and it's snowing, right? So these aren't elaborate. These are just little 2 to 3 second clips put together in a 20-second video.
Yeah.
Right? The wife's walking out to the car, then she's using the snow scraper on the windshield, but then she puts it on the paint.
The hood.
So
yeah.
the next 2 to 3 seconds of video is him putting on his boots, him getting
He's running out,
frustrated and mad, and then video of him running out there. But then the next is her driving off, and he's throwing the hat. Right?
Yeah.
What was that? I mean, it's
That
just
would
a
take you,
funny
15
human
minutes?
video,
Come on.
15 seconds to 20 seconds long, about a human doing something. So anything around Santa, call it detail. This guy's a detailer, but he made a video about anything, guys. Video about humans and Santa, or Christmas, or
to put it in
holiday,
perspective, too.
whatever.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, that video just on that one platform got 26,000 likes or something like that. Like that, just that one video. And what did it take him? Maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes to put together. Like we're not talking about like a Hollywood performance or anything like that. I actually don't even think there was any words. I think it was just captions on the screen.
Yeah, it was just captions. That's all it was.
He didn't even have to say anything. He literally just like, holy shit, man! It couldn't be easier. And we found the same thing. Like a lot of people love this, the Elf on the Shelf. I was telling you this before we started, and we do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, we do that at the shop where we have vehicles come in, and then we put the elf in, like doing different things in the car, things he shouldn't do, stuff like that. And yeah, we put those out. We send those to customers. We use them in our ads, everything. It's fun. People love that kind of shit,
Do you watch, right? Because there's a lot of people like me.
Yeah.
I had to vote off the Christmas Chronicles or some bullshit last night, and we watched that other one. I know I'm going to have to watch Christmas Chronicles, but I can't let them watch it, but I watch every year Bad Santa.
Oh, you have to. Oh. It's the best.
So if I do, how many other, right?
Yeah.
Just people love crude humor.
Man. You know
so
what?
to your point, I think you set some, maybe your customer base isn't, I don't know, but you can set up some crude Elf on the Shelf stuff in your cars.
I'll talk about that too, but first let me preface with, I used to have a video rental business many moons ago. It's called Empire Video. And Bad
Of course
Santa,
you did.
Of course, yeah. Bad Santa was one of our top rentals.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa.
What a crazy fetish that is. Yeah. That's such a good movie. Yeah, Bernie Mac too. Oh man, but yeah, but it goes to show you where people's minds are. People are people. People are just like you and I. They put our pants on one leg at a time. Like we're not so different from each other. you know, you don't have to be scared to talk to people. And so that's where we did a campaign recently. It's set up. This one, we did like a, so we have two different groups of our customers, and we do one where we do like kind of a trial run with some of our stuff, and then if it works out well, then it goes out to the masses. So we're about to send this one out to the masses, but it's worked well in our demo group. And basically, the subject line was "You're a pervert." We sent it out to people, and surprisingly, it had like 84% open rate, which was insane. And so, yeah, I know. And so people open it, and it had the elf on the shelf thing, but it had two elves that looked like they were doing the deed, you know, with each other. And the next image, as you scroll down, it shows the camera had moved, and the elves, one of them was actually just bent down helping the other elf pick something up. And so from the first one, it looked like something, but both of them, they're sitting in a brand new Porsche. And so we're actually selling the Porsche, and so it was a way for us to lead into it. And it was like, so you might not be a pervert, but when you look at things from a different point of view, the road just looks better. And then the next clip that we had in that thing was someone sitting behind the wheel of this new Porsche. And so it was just our way of leaning into it, right? Chef's kiss, yeah, fuck it. Huge open rate. So that one's going out to the masses until a Porsche sells. It's listed at 524 right now, so not many people have $500,000 they want to spend on a Porsche right now. But once summer comes around, they'll know it's there waiting for them. So we'll see. But the whole thing is you got to try stuff. You got to just do stuff. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can, the phones nowadays, you're walking around, these devices, we have literally like 4K video in your pocket. Do you know what it used to be like? You used to have to rent like a whole camera thing, get a sound boom, this and that, all kind of shit. My God. What? Yeah, it's an Android. Get over it. Marshall, stop your shit. Listen, I love me my
coolest thing. So Apple just released their update. I woke up Sunday morning to it. Last night I went home. It's the coolest thing. Coolest. Right. It's one of the best. Now maybe you're like, well, we fucking had that because you know you can download this app and then you can use this thing to do this, and you know we can make this bridge with this inside of Android. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you. We had to wait for Steve's replacement to figure it out, but it's here.
Fair. What do we got?
We've got AirPod translation.
Ah, very nice.
Hell fucking yeah. As I said last night,
real time?
Now I get to know what you're saying about me and all the bad shit.
Nice.
Wife?
Is real time?
Oh, nothing. Stepdaughter? Oh, you don't want to know. Oh, trust me, I know.
Oh, shit. That's amazing. It's real time.
Oh, fuck yeah. She was real quiet all night.
Oh, shit. You've just unlocked a superpower. That's pretty amazing.
Hell yeah, I have.
Holy
we started
shit.
keeping the phone by her. We started doing all kinds of stuff. Like, I need to see what you're saying. Because they don't even dictate it to you.
You know what? Right there, there's an opportunity. Someone could make a quick video of if your wife or you know someone that speaks another language, get them in the room and be like, oh, this guy never even cleans the car. He never does shit, da 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 da. And then have the guy listening with this new thing and be like, have you seen the new, iPhone update? And then boom, 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 he's booking an appointment to get his car cleaned or something. Like there's stuff you could do. You got to massage that idea, but
there's a great idea. It's a wonderful idea. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. See, like ideas don't have to be crazy.
Use the elf.
Use the
elf.
If
you don't have people.
Yeah. If you don't have people. It could be speaking elf. And then, yeah. I like that.
So, if you don't have people, you don't have elves, let's go to option 2.
All right.
Option 2. And I'm going to go option 2 because, and it'll give you a little bit more update into the story that I shared yesterday. So we're down in Dallas, was talking, we were sitting at lunch in between games. It was a tournament. An owner of a dealership's son is on the team. His grandson plays. So I'm sitting next to, the guy's name is Ryan. He's the second of, and this is a Subaru dealership and a GMC dealership.
Okay.
Very large. The GMC dealership, they are the regional parts supplier
Okay.
for the region of GMC.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty big, right?
Yeah.
Good to
Jesus.
talk to him.
Yeah.
Talks to me about detail, like, yeah, they don't do it good enough. I interject the redheaded stepchild comment. But we start having a conversation, and we get to a point in the conversation where Stranger Things comes up.
Oh, all right.
Have you watched Stranger Things?
Yeah, yeah. My kids love it. So yeah, they just came out with the
Oh,
last season, and
so there's a reason they love it.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
According to him, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So according to him,
All right.
Netflix has made the whole series based on algorithm.
Oh
There's
shit.
all been science to hit all the points that somebody needs to continue to watch and be addicted, right? So they've got
Holy shit.
gore, they've got sci-fi, they've got love, they've got, and he just started going
Comedy.
down.
Yeah.
He just started
Holy
going
shit.
down the boxes, and you go, okay, I don't know what to do in a video.
Yeah.
I'm when it came to creativity and it came to go into visual arts or go to art class or right, you go back to high school, right? Like
Yeah.
you weren't good at it. You weren't creative. You're probably not going to be creative when you're 30, when you're 20. Okay.
Sure, it's not like it just unlocks a, you know.
There's certain parts of me that I go, I'll never be dot dot dot. Creative isn't really a problem for me. Not a problem for you, right? But a lot of people that are. So the cool part about now, as iPhone made an update, there's wonderful things called technology
Yeah.
that can fill in your blank.
Yeah.
And hey, there's these really great things called AI.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people will use AI to write elaborate posts on social media. They use AI to do all kinds of. But why don't we take a challenge? Let's take a challenge to go. We know that AI isn't stopping. We know that we'll continue to use AI through marketing over the next years.
Yeah.
And maybe we don't have people. We don't have an elf. We're not creative. Maybe we should take the time to talk to Luna.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's talk to Luna. Let's get an ideas from Luna. Let's spend some time. We've got some time to do some homework. Let's get some ideas from Luna. But I think what you've said, and I think most of us will go, Luna's not going to be able to produce the video. So we're going to have to go, to an AI video producer. I think some of the popular ones are Sora 2 is one.
Yeah.
You've got one that you said does all of them.
Yeah, so Abacus AI, it'll tap you into each one. You can choose which one you want to use, or it'll just automatically choose based on what you're asking it. But Sora is really good. I've been playing around with Sora because Sora was good. Sora 2 is phenomenal. The only downside with Sora, if this bothers you, Sora puts a little watermark. Not the end of the world.
So you can never pay for that to get it off?
I don't think so because I have a paid version and you have to buy credits and it still shows up. And I don't know if that's, to be honest, I have a feeling it's their way of combating the whole deep fake and stuff like that, where you'll know this video came from AI because it's got the watermark there. I'm not sure what exactly the reason is.
Yeah, so there's plenty that don't have that. I just figured there was pay and not pay.
Yeah, but theirs is, and so maybe I don't have the right credit level because there's different credits you can buy, but we use it and we usually buy 25 credits at a time, things like that. But there's other ones. Gemini recently though, I've been playing around with Gemini and I got to be honest, it's been blowing ChatGPT out of the water, and I've been playing around because they have their new Nano Banana for image stuff, which has been phenomenal. And then I've also been playing around with their Veo. Veo is it's Google's version of Sora. Basically, you can create video. It's expensive in comparison to if you're buying credits with Sora, but the quality is completely different.
What's expensive? What do you mean?
Well, it depends on what people are doing with it. So, like for us, for example, like we've got a membership for it. We're paying $3.99 a month. So we pay $400 a month for it. Some people might be like, I'm not spending $400 a month to make stuff. But I do know they have
Some people
packages
go
that are
$400.
they're like,
Shit.
fuck, I spend that on fucking brunch. I don't know. And then other people are like, holy shit, that's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
the other
I
night
don't know.
I did. So the worst part of the trip the other night is cost of food at
Yeah.
a hotel. I mean, we were staying at a
Ah,
nice
yeah.
hotel, one of those convention type. We got flatbread pizzas, some chicken wings. I got like a not. It wasn't a Cuban. Maybe it was a Cuban. Yeah, it was a Cuban. Not
Okay.
not the one with like the bread and the like the sauerkraut shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a
Uh,
Reuben.
uh,
Yeah. So not a Reuben. I got a
yeah,
Cuban.
that's a. I was trying to think the name. Okay, yeah, because it's
hmm
similar, but okay, Reuben. Okay, yeah.
Called whiskey Angel's Envy. That's just because I was like, what rye whiskey? So they said
Okay.
that $240.
Jeez,
Flatbread,
that's up there.
two
Yeah.
flatbreads, some chicken wings.
Okay.
Right?
How many
You go,
chicken wings? 240.
not much. $240. Huh? So is really
Jesus,
the
yeah.
price of Sora or not Sora? What'd you say?
So,
Uh,
Veo. Yeah.
Vale.
And to be honest, I think it's cheaper than that too because we have one that encompasses like a bunch of different AIs through it. So it might be cheaper. It might be, I don't know, it might be like $50 a month or something like that. But yeah, so
My
really when you
point
compare
is,
the
you're going
two,
to go spend the money somewhere.
yeah,
One could maybe
it's
produce
true.
something for you, you know.
Yeah.
So let's talk
That's the cool
about
thing
let's.
actually is that you get to keep the asset. So, like what we do is when we're especially with AI is not perfect all the time. So let's say we ask it, make me an ad for Christmas with Elf on the Shelf, and it might make you, 4 videos. One of them you want to use this year. Save all 4, and then put them in a folder, and then just keep that folder going. And then later, when you're looking to run some ads, be like, oh yeah, remember we have that whole folder. Open it up, rewatch some of the videos, maybe, oh, you know what, this one's good, but we could only use part of it or something like that. But man, I'm telling you, it's making like cinema grade quality stuff. It's going to be making movies soon. There's going to be AI movies. I'll be able to watch a movie and I'll be able to tell it before I watch the movie, or it'll just know I like comedies and you like horror films. And it will change the movie like in real time for us to match whatever we like. That's going to be the future. It's going to
All
happen.
right.
And so,
Well, so that you and I aren't talking heads, there's a lot of people
yeah.
that love to give out motivation. Want to
Yeah.
encourage you.
Just close down your shop, go for a walk, or go for a hike, right? That's what it was. Take a hike. Fuck. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was back in
Not me related.
2020. One of the encouragers
Yeah.
I told people, don't
Yeah,
worry
he
about Corona.
encouraged.
Don't be out in the front. Go take a hike. It's okay. Close down. It's okay.
That's
That
so crazy to me.
encourager has a
Can't
real
imagine
decline in
doing
his
that.
business lately. Not sure, but
He's
yeah, you're
taking a
right.
hike.
One of the well, he's taking a hike.
Yeah,
One of the
he's
new
taking a hike.
encouragers is going a bit far. You're right. It's been funny to watch him, but it's getting a little bit grotesque. So that we're not there, Sean.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to take the challenge also?
Sure, I'm down.
Let's fucking go!
What's the fucking challenge, man? Let's fucking go. Yeah.
That's the challenge. Create a video. But
Done
so we're
deal.
not talking heads. So guys
All
are
right.
like, well, you come
Put our
on.
money where our mouth is. Let's
Let's
go.
fucking go, Sean.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's fucking
Right?
do it, man.
I'm gonna
All right. What's
have
the
to
challenge?
create something.
All right.
You're gonna have
Me
to
too.
create
Let's
something.
go.
You can't
All right.
repurpose. You can't
Okay.
use something that you've already done in
Nope.
that folder you're
Brand
talking
new.
about.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's go. Let's go. And
All
you
right.
can do the one category with somebody or an elf on the shelf or somebody, or you can use AI and create something. Now, it's got to be
Wicked.
done. It's got to be done for Christmas, but we're not expecting like we know that people aren't going to listen to this the next day. So, what's the deadline? We said like the 28th.
I
We
think
would
so.
announce the winner the Tuesday after Christmas. I
Yeah.
think that was
Hold on,
like
let
the
me check.
27th or
That's
28th.
Tuesday after Christmas is 30th.
Oh,
Because the 23rd is so before Christmas is the Tuesday then. So we'd have to do it either before Christmas Or
No, after.
okay, so then
We'll
we'd have
announce
to
the
do it.
winner after. That way,
All
even
right.
somebody that listens to it right before Christmas,
Yeah.
you can still
Boom.
get it done. You're
We'll get
like,
it done.
oh, I'm sick. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can be sick and
Let
using
me
your
get better.
phone to create AI videos.
Yeah.
I blocked that scapegoat, didn't I, Shawn?
Yeah,
Hey.
you did. You did. And I had an idea just now of how you could utilize being sick in a video, but I'm not gonna say it because I want to win this fucking challenge. So no
There you
more
go.
tips
Right?
for today. That's it.
This is
Damn.
every listener challenge because this episode's going to go out to the group. So we'll bring it out to the group. Let's really talk about it in the group. Let's see
Yeah.
what all we as a community, right?
Yeah.
Come
Community
on, let's
auction
have
the
some
best.
fun here. Let's see what we as a community can come up with. This is the challenge, right?
100%.
You want to grow
100%.
into something, you challenge yourself. To challenge yourself, well, you got to create space, which is what you talked about earlier, right? Creating some time, creating some. Where can you spend some time to focus and do this? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you an A at? Where are you a C? Where are you a B? Like, how can you bring somebody in? Where do you fill in the places? You probably have a hole in your swing on creating videos, unique
100%.
videos, regular videos, catching videos. We still need all the other stuff. Don't get me wrong. You still need to bring people in on cleaning some cars, right?
Yeah.
You still need to show them. This is different. This is a challenge created around Christmas of marketing. It's a challenge. It's different. It's going to get you creating. There's juices, right? It's fun. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's what it should be. This is that fun, that passion that I was talking about. This is where, this is the why. It's not a destination. It's just why you do what you do. It should just be there. And fuck yeah, challenges are good because it brings that out. And that's where human beings love challenges too, man. Like from the beginning of time, like we've had competitions and challenges of all kind of stuff. It's really what spurs things. So hell yeah, I'm excited.
So where will you put it? Are we going to put them in the group? Is there going to be like? Isn't there like? Do they still have those like little segments where you can like put? Maybe you just make a post and say, everybody put their videos here. Maybe you pin it up at the top, and then like, hey, post your videos here, something like that.
I'll make a page, and then they'll be able to just go like I'll make a little site for it, and they'll just be able to go post it there.
That's too much work. No. Keep it in the group.
Oh, keep it in the group.
Because we need people in the group, right? Every time they go in the group, they'll see it. Maybe somebody posts one, and we're struggling. We're struggling to get an idea ourselves, so we can watch somebody else's idea. Maybe that gets us an idea. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's community. Like we need to see other people. We need to see what's going on. And we also need to see if there's only like 2 people that do the homework.
My
community. This is also your accountability. You all say you call Shawn and you waste his time. You guys make posts inside of the group. You complain. Okay. Whenever you need to grow at something, you have to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
This is a perfect challenge. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect
100%.
time for you to make this step. So let's just go. Let's go. Let's do it. There's the challenge. We'll see you in the group. And there's where you'll put your video.
I'm fucking pumped. I'm going to make it.
Let's go. All right.
I love this shit. All right, guys. We'll see you in the group. Post your shit there. Absolutely. And let's get it, man. Let's get it this Christmas. Hell yeah.
But you'll make a link, like maybe make a special photo and then post that photo. Maybe that photo is like from Luna, like maybe it's a challenge from Luna, like Luna's challenging you to post your video here.
Luna's challenging
something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the prize will be a mystery box because it's Christmas. You'll find out what it is. It's just going to be a mystery.
Good news if you're from Canada and you win. We've got Northern Armor now up there. Kimberly's got another pallet that just crossed. So we got 2 distributors up there. We got products up there, and I can figure out how we get it to you if you win and you're in Canada. I'm going for the Americans. Come on, Americans. Let's go. Come on. American.
Well, I got to be honest. Whatever the mystery box is, just get ready to send it to me. I'll put my address because I'm going to win this challenge. Let's go, man. Appreciate you as always, Marshall. We'll see you next week. Guys, post those videos. I'll make the post. Let's get it done. All right. Blessings, man. I'm excited. Get ready. I'm coming for all of you.
Let's go. See you there.
All right, man. We'll see you. All right. Cheers.